Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's begin Sagittarius. You are finding out about a brother who is moving. Aries is relevant. The letter G, F, E, and N are relevant also. This person is, as I said, they are your brother, but it's almost as though they are unrecognizable. They have a lot of Pisces in their chart. I do want to say, however, that you are coming to terms with seeing a lot of change happening around you, things that you wouldn't think would change people that you never thought would change. It really, it's all happening now, and it's not stopping there, and you can take this however you see fit, but it is for the better. Uh, Honestly, and I think that once we learn to move on from any negativity, we're able to see things in a different light. This is just going to be the case. I think it's been a while since you've been able to communicate with your brother on a certain level where you got along. It just turned sour, and it was really hard to talk to each other about a lot of things, if at all. I am seeing that you are headed down the road of destruction if you are not careful with your time and money, Sagittarius. You've really got to start pulling in the reins. Now you've got to start taking or standing back. You've got to start standing back and assessing what's in front of you and really making some solid decisions about where you see yourself in the next. And I want to say, as early as 2 weeks from now to 5 weeks from now, all the way into the new year, the early parts of the new year of 2023, because you've got a lot coming in for you, you've got a lot going for you, and I think you're making a lot of money, and your time and money is very useful to you right now. There is a little confusion around a fellow Sagittarian, and this is going to make you feel somewhat uncomfortable if you're going into business with somebody. I see this person going into business with you or trying to, but I also see this person involved, and I see that it's a very bad idea, and I also see that you have not thought things through properly. Okay, you really need to step back, and as I said, along with everything else, success, what's in front of you, and all that good stuff, because any life changes now, changes to your work environment, perhaps changes to the way that you are planning ahead. You really have got everything going for you. Do not screw it up with the wrong person in mind to help you along, to help things get moving along, because this person has got no idea. They've got no experience under their belt, and it has the potential to compromise your work life, and then you're taking it home with you, and it just becomes one big screaming mess that you absolutely must avoid and put a stop to before it becomes that. I am getting a lot of sexual energy coming in for you. I think that you've had enough time to, as I said, put things on the back burner for quite a while, and now you're wanting to release a lot of stagnation. You may want to go out and party. You may want to go out and meet new people. You're in the mood to have loads of fun. And this is something that there's nothing stopping you from doing any of this, but if you're feeling as though you're going through a bit of a downward spiral, in order to avoid this, as I said, it's going to take better planning and being the better critic in terms of your decisions. For those of you who are married to a Taurian individual, you're going to find it really interesting to see how much they are changing right before your eyes. It's almost going to feel as though they're not the same person you once fell in love with. This could be a little heavy on the heart. Maybe it's time to consider other options if you're wanting to work it out with them. They have a brother who is actually incredibly selfish, and they're not too fond of you. They will pretend to be somebody else to your face, but they do not have an ounce of kindness towards people in general. And the person that you're married to is oblivious to all of this and almost brushing it off by saying, don't worry about my brother. He may not like you or anyone else, but you shouldn't let that bother you. But it does bother you because there's a backstory to this, and it's not fair whatsoever towards you, and you should speak up. Thank you, Sagittarius.